Well, there are some big changes coming in protocols with some of the cruise lines, and we have some breaking news for you, and we're going to break it all down right after this. Hey everybody, Bruce here with Ocean Travel. Welcome back to our channel. And before we get started, I want to thank each and every one of you for supporting this channel. We are at 759 subscribers right now, and we are pushing and on our way to that first 1,000 subscribers. And I want to thank you all for your support. If you are here, and if you hadn't had the opportunity to do yet, I want to ask you to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell, so every time we upload new content, you will be notified. And hit that thumbs up button to let us know that you are enjoying our content. And now on to all the news that's going on right now. Well, first of all, there are some cruise lines that are allowing some of their ships not to do pre-cruise testing. There are some cruise lines that have decided to get rid of pre-cruise testing. And there's some big news coming out of the CDC, and we're going to talk about it all right now. Now, first, Norwegian Cruise Lines has decided that they are no longer going to require a negative COVID test before boarding their ships. This is going to go into effect as of August 1st, 2022. However, if one of the ships that you are going to be boarding on with Norwegian is going to a port or a country that requires that negative COVID test, then you are still going to have to do that negative COVID test before boarding the ship. So when you are booking with Norwegian, you want to check those itineraries. And if you do not want to do a negative COVID test, check to make sure that that port or that country is not requiring a negative COVID test before coming into the country or port. Now, if you have a travel advisor, contact them and they can let you know right away, or contact Norwegian directly and they can let you know if that port is going to be requiring a negative COVID test. Next is Holland America. Holland America on the Rotterdam, which is sailing out of Norway, is not requiring a negative COVID test on certain sailings. On the sailings on July 10th, July 17th, and July 24th, those sailings are not going to be required to do a negative COVID test. And after those sailings, then they're going to reevaluate to see how that went and if that will continue. P&O Cruises is also not going to be requiring testing on the Iona ship for fully vaccinated passengers. And those sailings are between June 25th and July 23rd. Viking Cruises has also decided to end the pre-cruise COVID-19 testing requirements for their ships. However, the Viking Orion and the expedition voyages on the Viking Octus, and I hope I pronounced that right, and if I didn't, I apologize. But on those ships sailing in Canada and the United States, they will still be requiring a negative COVID test for their itineraries for both passengers and crew members. Now, Princess Cruise Lines has announced that they are changing their vaccination policies a little bit. They are changing that to 90%. So now 10% of unvaccinated guests can get on their cruise ships. Now, they are not requiring an exemption. It is just first come, first serve. So if you're unvaccinated and you want to cruise on a Princess Cruise Line cruise ship, then you need to get in and book early, because once those spots are filled up, then you won't be able to do that itinerary. But that is going into effect immediately. Now, the breaking news that broke today, the CDC has announced that the COVID-19 program for cruise ships is no longer in effect. The CDC will continue to publish guidance and give guidance to the cruise lines, but it'll be up to the cruise lines to decide what protocols they want to have installed for their passengers and crew. It will be up to each cruise line. The CDC will not be telling them what to do. More likely, they won't be reporting to the CDC anymore, and the color coding is probably going to go away for the different cruise ships, and it will be up to each cruise line to do what they need to do to keep their passengers safe and healthy. So what do you think about all of this news? Do you think it's good news? Do you think it's bad news? Are you indifferent to it? What are your thoughts about these announcements and these protocols that are changing? And with this announcement of the CDC basically getting out of the cruising industry and allowing the cruise lines along with CLIA to monitor and to make sure that their passengers are safe. And that is their goal. They don't want their passengers to get sick because it's not going to be good upon them. They want everyone to be safe, and they're going to do the protocols that they feel that they need to do. So what are your thoughts? I would love to see what you guys are thinking. So make sure you put a comment down below on what your thoughts are on all these changes with the protocols, some of the cruise lines not requiring testing anymore. When it comes to the pre-cruise testing, remember, even though the CDC is out of it and they're leaving it up to the cruise lines, and the cruise lines may say, we're not going to do pre-cruise testing. But if a cruise line is going to a port or a country that requires that, then I can pretty much guarantee you that that ship is still going to have the pre-cruise testing, or they don't go to that port. So we'll see what happens with all this. None of the cruise lines have come out and said exactly what they may or may not change because of the CDC. I'm sure that all of them are looking at what the CDC said and getting with the powers to be of each cruise line and deciding what they're going to do. Well, we really hope that you did enjoy this video. And again, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and hit that thumbs up button. Okay? Well, we hope that y'all have a wonderful day. And until next time, happy travels. We'll see you out there.